All right, church family, this one is important. By now, all of you have probably received a text, a call, or some notification that our service time is changing effective this Sunday. We're moving from a 2 p.m. service to a 6 p.m. service, and there is an important reason for that. One of the greatest challenges of being a mobile church is finding a place with any kind of climate control. We've been without heat and air for the majority of the last 2 years. Unfortunately, this summer has proven to be particularly warm, and frankly, casual Sundays aren't doing it. We've run into some real issues with heat, not just because it's uncomfortable, but because it poses a health risk to our youngest and our oldest. We don't want to put our children in kids club at risk of overheating. We don't want to put those in our church who have heat sensitivities, heart conditions, things like that, at risk of being harmed or be excluded from attending church because it's too hot. So I've made this important, temporary, though difficult decision to move our service time. Not because we just love having church at night. We don't really love having church at 2 p.m. either. But we've had to make adjustments along the way to accommodate the situation that we find ourselves in. Right now, we find ourselves in a situation where it's way too hot. So this new schedule will be in effect through the month of October. That is the 3 months of our year where we have the highest levels of heat. As soon as we get through the hot season, we'll push our service back again. I'm incredibly grateful to our host church, Christ Fellowship, for giving us the space to be able to have church and not have to tow a trailer all over the city. But they don't have any kind of climate control, and so we have to make adjustments accordingly. I'm asking you as members of TPC to stay faithful. I know it's an adjustment, I know it's a change, but we can and will get through this too. It also highlights the importance that we not forget we're in a building program. The solution to this problem, the permanent solution, is to move into the building that we leased last year. We've made great progress in our project. I met with some contractors this week to get things moving on the final permits and beginning of construction. It's still going to take all of us working together. We need to be more faithful now in our giving than we've ever been. That is the key to getting into our own place. We have got to have the financial support of the church. This Sunday, I'll be talking to everyone briefly about the 10 and 5 and 2 principle so that we can have regular giving. It was a part of our hub lesson this week in 2 Corinthians 16, where Paul addresses consistent weekly giving. We are so close. We just need to keep pressing forward, and we will get through the hot months. We will get through the moving around, and we will finally be home in our building at 401 San Felipe Road. We're all in this together. So let's make the adjustments together. Let's be faithful together. And in just a little while, all of this will pass. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at 5:30 for prayer this Sunday, 6 p.m. for worship. It will be much cooler. Bishop's gonna tear it up, we already know, and we're gonna have an incredible time in the Holy Ghost. So bring your friends, bring your family. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you this weekend. Thank you all for your faithfulness.